and we have those. We have good people on our side too. Like, all right. Let me just play it.
Happiness, peace for all of us.
I want to never have to look at the price of anything.
I want all the fresh clothes in the
I
world.
want to be my most confident version.
I want that girl.
I want to let her tap in,
I
cause
want to be a great husband.
and I want some more wheelchair beats.
I want to win a Grammy.
I want to be
I
free.
want to shoot and direct a movie.
You know, to be able to give back to all the people out here.
I think I know what I want. I just want to feel as free as I did before the first of the month. I don't know what to question first. Is it my worth or my luck? I never understood the point of a maze running for days. I guess it's because I thought nobody wants to be stuck in a cycle of searching for an escape or survival. I can't wait for a survival. I'ma chase it. I ain't idle with a bullet and a Bible. I'm a reverend with a rifle. Only so much I got time for. I can't waste it on my rivals. I'ma make it. That's what I know. Yeah, I know it. Yeah. They got us confused. They got us confused. They got us confused. They got us confused. I never followed the pack, I followed the rules. And I'm not giving up, I refuse. Give my all for a given excuse. They ain't know that the kid was the truth. Back when Sosa was rocking the trues. 3 years straight with the same pair of shoes. Cut it now when they yelling out. Still doing shows for the free 99. It could be 5 people sprinkled around. Still turning up like we ain't rolling loud. I'm too wide to snooze. Oh, I'm lighting the fuse. Oh, they thought I would lose. They must got us confused. Yeah, they got us confused. Yeah, said they got us confused. They got us confused. They got us confused. They got us confused. Said they got us confused.
Reporting live from somewhere in Ohio. Some call it the middle of nowhere. We call it home.
Will Cherry, somewhere in Ohio, live from Cleveland.
I want to be unforgettable.
I go by the name of Will Cherry. And this is somewhere in Ohio. And we're coming to you live from Cleveland. Yeah.
The purpose, the goal which one acts on.
And I'm flying through your city like a full metal jacket. If it's war, you know we gon' let them have it. They ain't stepping, they too busy moving backwards. What I'm on, you would never understand. Say, let them know. Let them know. Let them know. Turn them niggas off and cleanse the palate. We might have to take them off the bracket. We the only ones that get it cracking. We might turn the city to a palace. Heard them talking, I don't know what happened. I was way too busy, I was stacking. Been the realest, I was never acting. But my money for slow is dramatic. I get money, I made it a habit. Call it Rita, it's coming in rapid. Call it Rita, we busting through traffic. Niggas thought we was jumping in traffic. But it's really percussion and rapping, and ain't no discussion. My touch is the magic. You should see what's about to come after. I'm about to rump up to a paddock. And I'm flying through your city like a full metal jacket. If it's war, you know we gon' let them have it. They ain't stepping, they too busy moving backwards. What I'm on, you would never understand. Say let them know. Let them know. Let them know. Let them. Let them. Let them.
It just feel like you just saying some nonsense that we ain't gonna remember 3 years from now. Make me remember, cause I don't. Make me remember you, nigga.
Like a full metal, like a full metal, like a full metal. Hey, like a full metal, like a full metal, like a full metal. I wake up in the morning and I get my dough. I gotta keep it going, they moving too slow. Hottest thing smoking, that's why they wanna roll. Up and down 90, treat my city like the coast. Who gon' do it? If it ain't me, then who? Tell them the story, pain and glory, everything we've been through. I knew I was bleeding when I started seeing them start to repeat my moves. But it's all cool, I'll give you my shade, but you still can't see my views.
Yes, take them to work. Yes, take them to work.
Yeah.
Take them to work. See so many faces on shirts. Take them to work. Yes, take them to work. Yes, take them to work.
That's a song called Full Metal Jacket from my new album, Somewhere in Ohio. I go by the name of Will Cherry from Cleveland, Ohio, live. Yeah. My whip cold as ice, my chick cold as ice, diamonds cold as ice. I got all the shine, I control the light, I get so precise. I ain't got no spare time, and I don't. Every night, working for paradise. If I show my happy side, I hope I wear it right. It ain't just ice in my chains, I got ice in my veins. You can't see through my frames, it's just me in my lane. They can't speak to my pain, so why can't it trust them? Since I was 5, always knew I was special. They could be dope, but man, I got that pressure. Not on my level, they wanna see me fall like Pablo, but I'm more like Orenthal in the Bronco. Always been 100, I ain't never been partial. Always gave my all like I might not see tomorrow. Coming for the spot, they better know that time is borrowed. And I need a warm welcome like Roscoe. Pronto. My whip cold as ice, my chick cold as ice, diamonds cold as ice. I got all the shine, I control the light, I get so precise. I ain't got no spare time, and I don't share. I've been at this every night, working for paradise. If I show my happy side, I hope I wear it right. Cold as ice, my chick cold as ice, my chick cold as ice, my chick cold, my chick cold as ice. Yeah. If I show my happy side, I hope I wear it right. My name is Will Cherry, and we are still somewhere in Ohio.
If you could go anywhere, where would you go?
Kicking it in a pizza, laying back on the tree stump, fantasies that don't mean nothing. Telling you that you need one, hands out like you need some. Be careful what you reach for. On the road, 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 yeah. Stay in the gym till I feel like a new me. Take this time, mix it up like a smoothie. I can't vibe with you if you ain't groovy. Play a part, I get cut from the movie. That's my grip when I'm fly like a loose leaf. Going anywhere like the wind blew me. Hit the mattress, and she do me. Hit a backflip in the coochie. It's his practice, hit me smoothly. With my tracks it gets spooky. If you mad then, you can sue me. Niggas talk but they don't move me. With my gut out like I'm Gucci. With her butt out like she Judy. I can understand what she choosing. Jewelry different colors like a smoothie. Kicking it in a laying back on a fantasies that don't mean telling you that you need one, hands out like you need some. Be careful what you like on the road, 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 on the road. We on the road. We on the road. We on the road. We on the road. Shout out to Shy from Louisville that produced that song too. Let's play some stuff I produced.
Doesn't matter what I do if it ain't my dream.
I produce almost all my own music and mix my own music as well. So what you're hearing right now is completely from my brain. Yeah. Yeah. Check, 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 check.
They better have my money, man. I feel like I am Riri.
Die for my respect to be a legend like I'm
Riri.
Bet that it won't happen, not again. Ain't no
Repeats.
they ain't pulling out again. It's time you gotta see me. So it is what it is. Hopping off the porch, we ain't sitting on the fence. Knew I wanted this and never had to be convinced. Knew I wanted this and never had to be convinced. So it is what it is. Hopping off the porch, we ain't sitting on the fence. Knew I wanted this and never had to be convinced.
Knew I wanted this and never had to be convinced. Hey.
She just had to jump up in them jeans, I like them healthy. I'ma see the green, I keep it clean, my pockets healthy. I'ma keep on going, I can't stop till I get wealthy. I can't let them get too close, that's why they never failed me. Do you feel me? Do you feel me? Do you feel me? Do you feel me? I can't show my eyes, I make it hard to see the real me. I don't get excited for the, it's never thrilled me. They better have my money, man, I feel like I am Die for my respect, I'll be a legend like I'm Bet that it won't happen, not again. Ain't no repeats. They ain't pulling that again, it's time you gotta see. So it is what it is. Hopping off the porch, we ain't sitting on the fence. Knew I wanted this and never had to be convinced. Knew I wanted this and never had to be convinced.
There's a war going on outside, no man is safe from. So I bought a brand new whip and put the plates on. Hard to feel the way about the world falling apart when our world had to be broken for this to ever start.
What is the reason? I ain't shucking and jiving to please him. I've been ducking and dodging the precinct. I ain't taking no loss this season. I've been giving my all for a reason. Enemy playing hard on the defense. You gotta fight for your mind, your health, and you gotta fight for your freedom.
So it is what it is.
Hopping off the porch, we ain't sitting on the fence. Knew I wanted this and never had to be convinced.
Knew I wanted this and never had to be convinced.
I just been fighting myself for some sleep.
I just had 2 funerals in a week. Nobody asking, how do you feel? Everyone asking, what do you think? I'm on the edge, I'm on the brink, holding my head over the sink. Feel like I might lose my fight. I can feel it
when I swing. I can't give up. I'll always fight for you.
For who?
For you.
So it is what it is.
Oh, if you don't mind.
I never had to be convinced. I never had to be convinced. Knew I wanted this, I never had to be convinced. Knew I wanted this, I never had to be convinced. Knew I wanted this, I never had to be convinced. And I got some more too. Some more. Produced by Will Cherry. There's a song called Chase. I like the song. I'm on a high-speed chase, straight to the cash. I'm on a high-speed chase, straight to the cash. Yeah. Imagine that. Straight to the cash. I'm on a high-speed chase, straight to the cash. I'm on a high-speed chase, straight to the cash. Yeah. Imagine that. Straight to the cash. I know you wanna go. 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 This is a one-way trip. I can't escape these thoughts no matter how much I run away from it. Can't help myself if nothing changes. I'm just one away from it. I'm just one away from this. I'm just one away. I keep my circle tight. Can't let squares get in my life. I'm gonna roll them dice. Can't tell you what's wrong or right. I'm gonna take them chances.
I gotta fight.
We out of Kansas.
We'll be alright.
I'm on a high-speed chase straight to the cash. I'm on a high-speed chase straight to the cash. Yeah. Imagine that. Imagine that. Straight to the cash. I'm on a high-speed chase straight to the cash. I'm on a high-speed chase straight to the cash. Yeah. Imagine that. Imagine that. Straight to the cash. I know you wanna go. 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 Go.
Go.
My name is Will Cherry. We are somewhere in Ohio. After this, I got an interview coming up as well, live from Cleveland. But before we get to that, let's get to some more music from my new album, Somewhere in Ohio.
What can I say to you, Bonita? What magic word could capture you?
Sometimes I wish you would show me. My phone on Do Not Disturb. I'm focused on watching the curve. I'm trying to get big as the earth. I'm trying to get what I'm worth. Legacy bigger than fame. I don't want my children to hurt. Most people live in a bubble. I feel like I live in a blur. Mama was working some jobs when nothing was working for her. My daddy was trying to survive. His funeral hurt me the worst. I wish the time could reverse. Yeah. I put on my mind in the verse. It's better than riding a hearse.
Make it serious here now.
I took my hands above the rail.
It's all me. It ain't over if you fail. Just fall free. Just fall free. Yeah. I fall free. Got a lot of things weighing on me, but it's gonna be what it's gonna be. Gotta keep going. I already know I can turn a store road to a palm tree. It's on me. 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 It's on. It can't be a secret. Leaving me on the defense. Keeping my guard up, pulling my squad up. We gon' play the meanest. Signing my new agreements. Cheesy, believe it could be rain or sleet or snow. Little hoe up like Kelly and Regis. When I got my help, when I get too down, at least I got myself. Sometimes I feel like I'm walking this earth all by myself. Ironically, I probably feel the same as everyone else. So much for special.
I took my hands above the rail.
It's all me.
It ain't over if you fail.
Just fall free.
What can I say to you, Bonita?
Just fall free.
What magic word would capture you?
Yeah. Just fall free. Just fall free. Just fall free. Fall free. Fall free. Don't be afraid to fall.
Don't be afraid to fall. Be prepared to fly.
Shout out to Sierra DeWay from Cleveland, Ohio.
Basic mission, but first and foremost, put the city down. Which that is the land where the thieves dwell. C-Town, Cleveland. Call it what you want the ground. You know what I'm saying? Number one mission. Second mission is to check a meal. Then the third mission is to always stay real.
Yeah.
I'm a little bit confused, a little bit confused.
Shout out to the Shayamon, Columbus, Ohio.
Don't act like I'm a stranger to you. Act like I didn't stay for you. Through the fuss and the fight, love mixed with pride. So drug and get like it. Love the excitement, love to remind me of something that I did. So I don't wanna wait no more. Wait. I don't wanna wait no more. Things that I can take no more. You just wanna bring me more.
I wasn't doing my job, I confess. Avoided the issue until it was pressed. Focus on chasing a dream in the west. All of the things I don't want to address. Quicker to tell you to come get undressed. I speak with my heart and my mind and my chest. I'm killing my ego and paying respect. When you take too long to text, I think you're sick and tired of me. I'm on the road, but baby, I know where I ought to be. You're so a part of me, it can't be hard to see. I'll give you all of me.
So I don't wanna wait no more. I don't wanna wait no more.
Okay.
Things that I can take no more.
And I don't wanna break you more.
There's another song called Genesis from my new album, Somewhere in Ohio. Shout out to all the artists from Cleveland and Columbus, different places on that song. The Shayamon, Tazak Jr., Bad Boy Banky, West Will. I produced that joint too. And we got some more stuff from this new album, man. Yeah.
Wherever you are, I'll be there, baby.
It's my favorite song. It's called Up Here. Up Here. Up Here.
If there's anything you want, girl, I'm here for you. And no matter where you are, I'm up here for you. If there's anything you want, girl, I'm here for you. And no matter where you are, I'm up here for you. Look into the rays of the light. I can spend a day in your eyes. Give you all my days and my nights, yeah. Give you all my chains and my ice. It don't really mean nothing. It don't compare to you. I only tell the truth. Baby girl, it's all for you. It's all. It's all. It's all. If there's anything you want, girl, I'm here for you. And no matter where you are, I'm up here for you. If there's anything you want, girl, I'm here for you. And no matter where you are, I'm up. Stick on. High standards, way above average. Stop traffic, please stop staring. I think I wanna take you out to Paris. You swagging on these girls, leave them all embarrassed. And everybody knows we do damage. And that is nothing new to me. Had to cause a scene, yeah, they brought the news to me. Keep on making noise until they get used to me. There ain't a place on this earth that I won't go. No matter what's up against me, I won't fall. I'm on 10 for you. I'm on 10 for you. I'm on 10 for you, baby. I'm on spin for you, baby. I'm on spin for you, baby. I'm on 10 for you. I'm on 10 for you. I'm on 10 for you, baby. No matter when for you, baby. That's my twin, that's my baby.
You see, I know I got a good thing. You see, girls, this man.
And no matter where you are, I'll appear for you.
I feel like this. What's mine is mine. What's yours is yours.
I'll appear for you.
I don't want nothing that's yours. Oh, don't I know what I got? Huh? I know what I got.
That song is called Appear. A lot of this music you're hearing right now is from my new album, Somewhere in Ohio. You can find stuff, willcherry.us, and every other platform in the universe. Somewhere in Ohio, Will Cherry.
$25 light on the dresser. It feel like 25,000 pounds of pressure. Days of our lives are impressive. The lives of the young and the restless. Promise I would make it for 25. One nation under God. We ain't won a war yet, but we still alive. It's a high-speed chase. Are you down the ride? What are you afraid of? What are you afraid of? What are you afraid of? Why are you afraid? And I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. I need a new solution, I can get a different job. I need a bigger pie and a bigger pie. So I'm trying to turn this into an enterprise. Hit the space bar and they say it's a lie. Do it the biggest, ain't no way I could be. Better move up, I'ma wait for it. They gon' try to break the record for it. Can't run away. Can't lose a day. Can't lose my faith. Can't run away. Can't lose a day. Can't lose my faith. Yeah. What are you afraid of? What are you afraid of? What are you afraid of? Why are you afraid? Why are you afraid?
Everybody's scared of something.
Why are you
The sooner you find
afraid?
out what it is, the sooner you'll conquer it.
I'm scared of a dream deferred. I woke up from a nightmare, all the screams I heard. Can't be sheepish and sleep cause you gotta lead the herd. If I'm jumping the moon, hope I land on the earth. Just like I planned at first, growing up playing the church. Think about playing arenas and hoping they pay what I'm worth. Hope what I'm saying is sacred and making them wanna get paid. No too many that ended up lying inside of a grave. But I really was closer to Drake than loading the Drake. I ain't made it, but trust me, I know I'm supposed to be great. Got my foot in the door, I will not lay a toe on the brakes. Never slowing the pace, gotta roll with the wave. Feel like Ronald Reagan, nigga, now I'm controlling the race. And you knew that I'm chose from ramen noodle dinners in the trenches, chicken soup with some toast. In the street full of concrete, nigga grew up with rows. What could they do with my flows? Look how I'm moving these shows. Niggas be claiming that they are the one, but they superimpose. All of that cap been catching up, boy, you done grew in the nose. Maybe the truth get exposed, get out of you get exposed. Never got high, but I hope that I ain't getting used to the lows. Yeah, if I do, then I'm froze.
Yeah. Why?
It's all because I dream big.
I dream big so I can have it all. I dream big when I'm just feeling small. Break the ceiling, kick it down the wall. I dream big so I'ma have it all. Don't get let them stop me, not at all. They will never see a nigga fall. Once again, my name is Will Cherry from Cleveland, Ohio. Got a couple more songs for you from my new album, Somewhere in Ohio. And we got an interview coming up as well. Yeah. I can't even lie, mama, we done Money on my mind, I can never get enough. I can't even lie, mama, I know it was tough. Took a lot of time, but we never gave it up. Help me rake it up, help me rake it up, help me rake it up, help me rake it up. Put it in motion. I'm about to bust on the spot, I need a promotion. Telling me I got the sauce, I got the potion. Even when I take a loss, I know I ain't broken. Put it in motion, put it in motion, put it in motion, put it in motion. Put it in motion, put it in motion. Okay. Put it in motion, put it in motion. Got tired of watching from sidelines, knowing I'm ready for prime time. I'm jumping in, swan time bomb, can I be serious? Y'all are charm mine, thinking I'm kid. I knew this as a kid, I was born to win. How long you deny yourself, you know it's legit. How long you deprive yourself before you give in. Only time I get high as hell, when I go to my ceiling. And we can keep flying and flying and flying, I'm never gonna quit. Hey. Somewhere running from down at myself, but I'm finding some thrill in the chase. Feel like it's worth all the headache as long as I know I ain't running in place. Clearing out, I need space. Hearing out, I need space. Might get ugly, but that's okay. What you see might burn you, just like Mace. Came from the church, but just like Mace. With the games in my work, so I'm just like Mace. When I drive at to get this place, I'm on top cause I know my place. That's Uno, one, ace. Any way you wanna say it, I had to take it. Put it in motion. I'm on the buzz of the spot, I need a promotion. Telling me I got the sauce, I got the potion. Even when I take a loss, I know I ain't broken. Put it in motion, put it in motion, put it in motion, put it in motion. Put it in motion, put it in motion, put it in motion, put it in motion. That's a song called Motion. And this is all from my new album, Somewhere in Ohio. And speaking of Somewhere in Ohio,
You ought to say, tonight is my night.
On the big screen, please don't forget about me. Please don't forget.
somewhere in Ohio, I know you're thinking of me. In the field of the open land, it's easy to see. When I run, I pray you catch up to me. Are you afraid of home or the unknown? Somewhere in Ohio, I know you're thinking of me. In the field of the open land, it's easy to see. I know it's easy to so easy. When I run, I pray you catch up to me. Are you afraid of home or the unknown?
Somewhere.
You better hit me when you're back in town, because you know things just ain't the same without you around. Without you around. Got an interview coming up, y'all. My name is Will Cherry.
Somewhere in Ohio.
This is Somewhere in Ohio. Thank you for listening.
America.
Thank you, guys.
I know it's not just my story, so that's enough about me.
Now, what do you want?
Thank you. My name is Will Cherry.
I love the graphic too.
Oh yeah. He does a good job. I don't know how to do any of that stuff, so yeah.
Yeah, I think that's dope. Is that gonna be like the thumbnail?
It's kind of like the holding screen almost.
Oh, okay.
So before your performance, it'll be up for like a minute or two.
Yeah.
We'll cut it down so that it's not up for too long. Yeah. And then probably in this in between, it'll be up there too. 20 seconds. Thank you. So yeah, during kind of like right after COVID, we would have people perform in here, but with masks on, and then we would do the interviews in here because we like didn't want to be like so close in the studio. Yeah. So it's kind of how we like got around it, but it's been a while since we've done it like that. All right, everybody. Hey, thank you so much for tuning in to Live from Cleveland tonight. We are now live doing our interview with Will Cherry here down at WRUW-FM. This is not your first foray on college radio. You were on Black Squirrel Radio too, Kent State's.
Yes, yeah. For my last album, yeah.
Oh, very cool. So it's been a little while, about 2 years, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, not the first time you've been down to a college radio station, but the first time at WRUW. So welcome down here. We're really happy to have you.
Absolutely. I'm so happy to be here.
And you are really right in the throes of kind of promoting this new album that you put out on November 14th. Somewhere in Ohio came out. And it's on Spotify everywhere you can stream music right now. Tell us a little bit about the album. It's quite a opus. It's 12 songs, pretty long for like a kind of rap electronic album.
Thank you. Yeah, that is kind of ironic. Like the 12 songs kind of long. This album I've been working on for the last 2 years since that last album we just mentioned. It's an album that is connected to the short film I have, both with the same title, Somewhere in Ohio. And I'm sort of playing this character throughout all of it all together. But the concept is just like music and storytelling about the perspective of being an artist that feels like they're in the middle of nowhere, essentially. So Ohio, it sounds kind of bad, but Ohio is like sort of a metaphor for anywhere or for nowhere at the same time.
Gen Z would definitely agree with that. Yeah, I've been hearing a lot of that. Ohio has a slang term recently to mean that, so you kind of were right time, right place with that, right?
Perfect, yeah.
Tell me what came first. Did the music kind of come first, or the film that kind of goes along with this?
Yeah, the music was definitely the beginning of everything. The film, probably halfway into working on the album, I started to have the idea of like I definitely want to do a short film, and I want it to be super connected. So by the time we were getting close to finishing the album musically, we were starting to really, work out the ideas of what the film could be. And shout out to my girlfriend, Erica. We wrote it together, and then I directed it, edited it, and it's us and a bunch of our friends in it. It's on YouTube right now. But basically, it's just, it's all about the feeling that you have when you're in the middle of nowhere. It's, expounding on that and sort of the artist journey of feeling like you're trying to get to somewhere, but things keep pushing you farther away from your goal. I feel like it's super relatable to a lot of people, not even beyond being an artist, just anybody can feel it.
So you were talking a little bit during your set about how you are not only a rapper, but you also are a beat maker, producer. You're doing a lot of the different jobs behind putting this album out. How did you get your start doing all of that stuff? Are you self-taught? Did you go to school for any of this? Because it seems like a lot of skills that you've got going on. How did you learn how to put all this together?
Yeah, thank you. I started producing when I actually started writing first. The first thing I wrote was like a screenplay. Then I started writing lyrics and songs and stuff like that when I was in the 6th grade. By the time I was in like the 7th, 8th grade, I started making beats and stuff like that. So basically most of my life I've been making music and creating stuff. So it's always been a process where it's all in one. So it's like
really hand in hand. I like that. It's awesome.
Yeah, it's like not even a super conscious thing where you just go into it like, okay, I want to make a song, so I got to make the beat too. After I record the song, I got to mix the song. I got to design the cover, and direct the video and everything. It's just all in one, just a creative process. Like it's not even something to think about too much.
Yeah, there's the artwork also for this new album, Somewhere in Ohio. The kind of the album image, right? It's such a strong image. Who did you collaborate with for that, or was that idea all yours? taking inspiration from any other artists, or was that like, I don't know, just what you had always envisioned for that album? Yeah. You're not like in a cornfield per se, but it does give you that kind of middle of nowhere Ohio vibe. Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't have access to a cornfield, but we wanted to feel like that. So I'm glad it feels like that. I'm glad you like the cover.
Anybody else watching out there who's not from Ohio, cornfields are not that accessible. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Shout out to Montera Warmouth, who photographed the cover. She's a great photographer. We shot that on film. But the idea for it, I was talking to another artist who's on the album multiple times named Wes Will, and we were talking about like, I was trying to figure out what the cover should be. I had the music done. We were about to do the film, and he was just telling me like that it would be cool to take, basically go to the idea of being in the middle of nowhere and bring myself out there beyond just myself as a person, but bring what represents me. So we brought the music out there. Yeah. So yeah.
It's totally got like a classic Americana look to it. It's very, very cool. Speaking of collaborators for this album, you worked with a ton of different people. I wrote some of them down because they definitely should get another shout out. Sierra Delane, Tay Miles, Kip Stone, Ellie Orco, Bat Boy, man, I can't read my writing. Blanky?
Yeah, Bad Boy Banky, yeah.
Bad Boy Banky, got it. AM the Queen, just a ton of different people. How did you find everybody to collaborate with on this album? Were they people that you've worked with before? People locally that you look up to? Like, how did you assemble this super group kind of to work with?
Yeah, I feel like part of this album too, beyond just wanting to make it like something that is me expressing my feelings and my story, I also want it to be like almost a showcase for what's here in Ohio. Yeah. So even beyond the names you have that are on the feature list, it's even more people in the production credits and playing instruments and just little like background vocals and stuff like that. And this is just like a reflection of the community that we have. I feel like a lot of these artists I've played shows with, I've done like met people at different like local shows, so far shows, different events that we put on as Club Ultraviolet, working with on music with people, a bunch of different things, just people I've built relationships with. And I feel like this was the project that was like the perfect place to put all these names onto one place.
So yeah, you have your musical collaborations, you have your, rap, like the rappers also that threw in, but you also have all of the filmmakers and the artists and photographers that you worked with as well. Super collaborative project. As far as the film goes, who did you collaborate with or kind of enlist to act and be a part of that?
Yeah, shout out to Andrea, who's in the room with us right now. She's also my manager, but she has like a small role in the film. Tate Miles, who's on the album, he's also in the film. Who else? We got Domingo Kite. He's an artist, but he's also in the film acting. I have my mom's voice in there. I have my nephew playing like a little version of me.
That's perfect.
Yeah. I have like so many, like so many friends, different artists, and also just family and just friends and stuff like that. And something weird about the film is like we shot the film like in like maybe 36 hours or something like that. If it's like sporadic random days, most of it literally is just me and the camera, like even though it might not feel like it, hopefully. Yeah. But so it was really just like who was available and who was willing to help. And I really appreciate the people that could help because it was very last minute. We did the Grog Shop event. I finished editing. We finished shooting the night before that event. I finished editing right before I left to go to the event. So it was super like last minute, but it was gratifying and fun.
Came out really, really well. And I don't know if people are interested in watching that, where can they go to watch it? You said it's on YouTube?
Yeah, it's on YouTube. You can see the full thing. And on top of the film, we have more music videos. I have a documentary series I forgot to mention to you that I'm putting out episodes of. So I'm breaking down how I got into creating stuff. I have how I made the album. The next episode will be how we made the film. So it's the film, album, docu-series. I'm trying to do as much as possible.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, it's great to just promote in all of these different ways. You have so much content and so much to share and talk about. So that, documentary is also on YouTube. And it's your YouTube channel, so just Will Cherry.
Yep, just Will Cherry.
The music videos that are out right now, too, are these supporting songs on the new album? And then you had 2 albums before this as well. I know I don't want to go back too far in the history, right? But it is, I think, worth it to say 2020 was your debut album, which got picked up by a ton of like national press, which is really, really cool. 2022, you did the Ultraviolet album. Also was kind of went over very, very well critically. One of the things that you talked about a little bit with that album that I was impressed with is kind of like because you are working by yourself, right? You're doing a lot of different drafts. Like, I feel like so many artists say, "Oh yeah, we got this the first time. It was great the first time. We didn't need to do anything." And you like it's a nice thing to hear, right? But you are like not against a second, third draft if you need it. With Somewhere in Ohio, were you also kind of doing all the revision work that you bring into your own songs as well?
Absolutely, yeah. I think it's only a couple songs that like I didn't have to go back to. Every song I went back to work on the beat, to re-record things, but it's only a couple songs that it's like less than 5. Every other song is like over 20 mixes for every single song, and the instrumentals changed. We came in, we had people replay stuff. We re-recorded stuff. There was stuff that originally was just me, now it's somebody else singing it. I didn't want to be too precious with it to where it felt like it had to just be me, or it just had to be like my original idea. I wanted to be malleable and able to like update things and make it better.
Yeah, it is. It feels like such a collaborative effort, even though it is just, you know what I mean? You kind of arranging and directing everything. As far as the collaborations go, most of the people that I kind of named out and you mentioned, I think, are on there musically, but I also wanted to ask a little bit about the samples as well, because it is a very sample heavy album. Is there anything that you were looking for specifically in the samples that you used? Were you picking samples first and then writing songs around them, or vice versa? How did some of that kind of work its way into the album?
Yeah, my usual process is like I'll find a sample, I start the idea for the beat, and I have like a very super rough skeleton of the beat. I'll record the entire song, and then I finish the beat as I'm mixing the song, so it's like all happening at once. So it feels like the beat is super influenced by the vocals and vice versa. With the samples, like I definitely felt like I wanted to have like certain things I was looking for. Like there's a song called Motion that's more like triumphant. I knew I wanted to have that moment towards the end of the album. And there's like a couple dreamier samples like on the intro that I feel like I needed, but everything else was just like finding stuff that felt right. I feel like what was super intentional, more intentional than the actual musical samples, was the vocal samples. Like at the beginning of, which song? That's the song Bank, the second track. We have this intro where it's from this like British TV presenter on like MTV, and it was an interview she did with Kid Cudi that had like a couple hundred views I saw, and I was like, this feels like the perfect way to introduce myself, but it's like subconsciously like connecting you to like legends that came from Cleveland before. So like I kind of wanted to do that specifically, but everything else is just filling it out.
You mentioned too that this album was very much inspired by Kid Cudi. We played a Kid Cudi track in the kind of in between of your performance and coming in here for the interview, which unfortunately, if you're watching on YouTube, you might not have gotten to hear. But we listened to Soundtrack to Your Life, to my life, someone's life. Oh no, sorry, Kid Cudi. But yeah, I don't know. So you're just watching things around you and watching these other artists, and that was what inspired a lot of the album, right? And even the samples too, I guess.
Yeah, with Cudi, like I was super influenced by him because I feel like his music in general, but especially Man on the Moon, was an album that like you hear so many people say it saved their life, it changed their life and inspired them. And I wanted to make an album that was completely designed to inspire people. So like I have like messages throughout the album, almost like mantras to inspire people and push them and get you in a certain state of mind so that you can try to attack whatever you're trying to attack and acquire what you want to acquire. So Man on the Moon was like super inspirational when it came to that. And Soundtrack to My Life, like I remember I was watching 106 in Park and he was on there with Kanye, and one of them had on like, I think it was like a pastel like Letterman jacket that was fire, and they both did freestyles, and Cudi started doing an acapella of Soundtrack to My Life, and it felt so like weird because like it was a melodic rap, which you wouldn't expect somebody to do as a freestyle, but from Cleveland, like we're used to that, we're used to Bone Thugs, and it felt like the verse was so revealing, and I love that because most people would just try to show off how good they can rap, and I feel like I applied that to the album. Like it's less about how good am I at making music, or how good am I at rapping, but more about how can I get you to feel who I am.
I love that the visual kind of went with it too. Like it's something that's just stayed in your mind, you know what I mean, after you saw it. I love that there's this ongoing dialogue and relationship between your music as well as movies or any sort of art that you're making. So I definitely thank you so much for being on the program tonight, playing lots of music off of Somewhere in Ohio, the third album.
Yes, third
from Will Cherry. And thank you for coming down here. I just want to shout out one more time where people can go to listen to your music, watch the videos, all of that stuff. Remind them where they can find that.
Yes, my website, willcherry.us. You can find everything. You can find, beyond just finding like the album and videos and stuff like that, you can also find, if you want to see like me on Pitchfork or MTV or different things you want to read about, places where I've been covered, you want to get like some more information about me, or you want to reach out to me, all the information is right there. My social media links are all there. Instagram, Twitter, Will Cherry with 3 R's, willcherry.us, the website, Will Cherry on YouTube. You can search me on every streaming platform. The album is there.
So exciting. Thank you so much for being on. I want to end by reading this quote that Vibe magazine said about your music, because it's also kind of Christmas themed. I loved this in one of the press pieces that they did about you. They said, Will Cherry's albums are like being a kid on Christmas and approaching the tree without any idea of what your parents got you. Each track replicates that mystery of opening a box and being pleased at the contents inside. And I was very, very pleased with every single song you played down here tonight. So thank you so much again for being on the program.
Thank you so much.
You've been listening to Live from Cleveland on WRUW-FM 91.1. Next week, we also have on an artist that has 3 R's in her social media name. We're going to have Kid Tiger on. It is the solo project of Jenna Fournier, and we're going to be talking to her about her new album called Stoned and Animaled. You can tune in for that next week. In the meantime, we're going to hear a song, over the air at least, one of her tracks called Wolf, to get you prepared for next week. But tune in, same time, same place, here on WRUW-FM.
That was awesome.
Thank you guys so much. Yeah.